think this time was a little different because it was clearly a domesticated duck that we found in the middle of the road. But yeah, there was definitely an air of, oh, it's these guys again.
Then they never found where that duck came from?
No, because my Unifarm doesn't like tag their ducks or anything.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
like they kind of showed the duck to my Unifarm and went, it could be ours, but it's kind of impossible to know. So they took the duck to a sanctuary.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice of them to do.
Yeah, and apparently Chuck is a sheep.
Oh, shoot.
But she is still named Chuck.
Well, good. Because we don't do gender norms! Non-conforming assholes!
Oh, actually, a few days ago, we had another thing happen.
Yeah? What, recently?
Like, literally a couple days ago.
Dude, we got like 3 stories back to back.
This is another weird animal story, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
So, I
hope I don't destroy all your lives. I'm sorry in advance.
I don't care, I'll get them back. You still got 14 lives.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you are
but
averaging getting as many lives as you are dying.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna screw it over. A reoccurring thing with Fen is like he gets all the lives and I lose all the lives.
Oh, well, who cares?
Yeah.
So, like,
Who cares, yeah.
It's just a game at the end of the day. So anyway, my partner was just in her room, chilling, reading a book.
Yeah.
It was like, once again, 5 o'clock in the morning, because we don't know what normal sleeping times are.
Yeah, same. Mood.
And,
Oh, again.
And she has her window open. And for some reason, her window doesn't have flywire.
Yeah.
We've spoken to the landlord about this multiple times, and they're just not fixing it, and we don't know why, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
So, she hears a bit of a bang from outside, which is normal, because we've got possums that live in our roof. But the abnormal part was something flew in the window.
Oh, shit.
Like, and into the bedroom.
Yeah.
It was this small fluffy creature, and I just hear from the other room, I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something rather delicate. I might have been soldering something.
Yeah.
And I just hear Chloe going, Amy!
Yeah?
Come here right now, please! And I'm just like, oh, Chloe, is it important? This is like the 3rd time you've called me. I told you I'm doing something delicate. It's like, no, I think there's a bat in my room.
A bat? Like an actual bat?
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I'm just like, you mean like fluffy mammal with wings? Yeah, a bat. Okay,
wow.
I'll be there in a second.
It was a promotion for the Batman, and the Warner Brothers like sent it specifically to your room.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, I'll be there in a sec. So I kind of just walk into her room, and Chloe loves.
Oh, there we go.
Chloe loves bug collecting and like.
But not bat collecting?
No, not bat collecting.
Okay.
But this is
just to clarify.
This is relevant.
all right.
So she loves bug collecting. So she has like this bug net in her room.
Yep.
It's like maybe 30 centimeters in diameter, so well big enough to capture a small fluffy animal. And we're watching this little thing fly around, and I'm just looking at it going, Chloe, that's not a bat, that's a sparrow.
What?
She thought it was a bat because it flew in the room at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Imagine.
But no, it's just a fucking sparrow.
The one of the DC facts that I find the most like interesting is like that apparently canonically So Batman's origin is that apparently a bat flew in the window, and that's how he got the idea to be Batman. But canonically, in alternate universes, Bruce would have just become whatever, like, animal flew through that window. So if it had have been, like, a sparrow or, like, a bug, that's what his costume would have ended up being.
I prefer the more modern take, which is that, like, he fell down a well and was accosted by bats. That makes more sense.
But imagine if it was like possums or something.
Possum man. When things get hairier, play dead.
Doesn't it doesn't quite have the same like intimidation factor.
I'm Possum man.
I'm Possum man. Oh wait, I could probably.
Anyway, so we're looking at this fucking sparrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this level's a bit of a bitch.
Ah, I see. Yep, it's definitely a bitch of a level. Female dog of a level.
These backgrounds look really good on CRT.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say earlier that like, oh hello.
Did I ever tell the story of how I got my big CRT on Game and Chat?
No, you haven't told it on Game and Chat. You've told me personally.
All right, well I'll tell that in a little bit later.
Anyway,
so we've got this sparrow, and Chloe's just looking around going, "Oh my god, what the fuck do we do with this thing?"
Yeah.
And I look in the corner and I see her bug net, and I'm just like, I guess we'll catch it with the bug net.
Yeah.
So a couple minutes later, we have this sparrow in a box with like a little thing of water, and we're just looking at the thing going, well, now what?
Yeah.
So we call the vet again, the same vet as the previous 2 times, and my partner's just
well.
like, hi, it's us again. How's Chuck doing? By the way, a sparrow flew in my bedroom window, and we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And the vet's just like, okay.
Okay. Good lord. Whoa, god, that guy jumps high.
Yeah, the ones with wings jump pretty high.
I always thought it would be interesting if they did like a live-action Mario movie, in sort of the way with that Sonic movie had like.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We're getting an animated movie, which could be interesting.
I think they're doing that to play it safe, because the live-action movie sort of left a sour taste in Nintendo's mouth.
I think that animation is probably the best way to go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sonic makes a bit more sense.
I just thought it would be interesting to see like Toads and Goombas in like that hyper-realistic Detective Pikachu style.
No, thank you.
Anyway, go on with your story.
The vet just kind of says to us, okay, so what you need to do is just leave it in a box with a bit of water, which we already did.
Yep.
And cover it with a blanket and just leave it till morning.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Just leave it in the box until morning, and then at sunrise, let it out. Don't be surprised if it's dead, because little birds have heart attacks in stressful situations.
Yep.
So we did that. Neither of us are very good at waking up, so I elected to just stay awake until morning, which is okay because it gave me a chance to watch the new He-Man show.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah.
The CG one?
No, not the CG one.
Oh, right, the sequel
Masters of the
series,
Universe.
the sequel series to the original '80s one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first season was a bit but the second season really picked it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
I've heard a lot
it
of
was
complaints about the first one.
Yeah. It was disappointing, but I guess necessary to line things up for the next season.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't have been as disappointing if they made a 10-episode season as opposed to 2 5-episode seasons.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was good. I watched it, and come morning, I open the box, and the sparrow's fine. It just flies away.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Never
nice.
to be seen again, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just realized I had a similar story, where one time, so sometimes I like to feed like the magpies on my veranda. I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that or whatever, but I enjoyed doing it.
Mincemeat
back in the day.
preferred.
Yeah, that's what I did. Anyway, one time there was this magpie, because the magpies know to visit our veranda for food, like just off the bat, because like we regularly did it back in the day. And this one magpie got its leg like caught in like the wood between between the wooden planks of the veranda, and it was stuck there. And I looked up on the internet, like, you know, how to help a magpie that's like stuck, right? And they're like, oh, you know, just try. Don't exacerbate the situation, but try like feeding it water, like give it like a bowl of water or something like that to feed off of. And I tried doing that, but the magpie got like super scared as I was approaching, and it twisted its leg trying to get out of the.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I just, for the rest of that day, I just felt really guilty because I'm just like, shit, I scared this animal so much that it like sacrificed its own health to get away from me. And that's gotta make you feel like shit.
Yeah. Animals are. Yeah. Oop.
I read something. Do you want to go back to playing?
Sure.
I read something on the internet that if like a wild animal approaches you, it's because it's got no other options left. Because like most animals are like scared of, or small animals especially, are like scared of people. So they don't normally go to people like for help in a typical situation. Because like humans to them are like
the fucking shell and booted it back at me. Did you see that?
Yeah. Koopa Troopers are assholes. You know what I mean though? How like
Oh yeah.
Humans to them are like natural predators, basically.
Humans are natural predators to everything, including and especially humans.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong, unfortunately.
But yeah, man, it's been wild with animals. Us.
Yeah, that was like 3 animal-related stories back to back.
So like the duck and the sparrow all happened within a week of each other.
That's nuts.
The pigeon, however, happened like about a year or so ago.
I wish I had like more interesting stories to tell for the channel, but not a lot happens in my life. Like generally, I just like, oh, I went to the movies one week and then I went to the movies again the following week, and that was a good time. I 5 out of 10.
God damn it. There we go.
Especially during a pandemic, like it feels like in order to make interesting videos, you got to have interesting experiences, and like not a lot happens to me.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm playing a D&D campaign at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And my character's name is Gorbash Iron Fist. She's an orc.
Yeah.
And her thing is collecting the skulls of her enemies. So like,
yeah.
if you're a worthy foe and she perceives you as an actual threat, she'll want to try and take your skull and use it as a trophy.
Yeah.
So because she's an orc from the Orcish Badlands and has only just recently come into the wider society.
Yeah.
She has no idea how fucking human currency works. So what I've done is, using my 3D printer, I've printed like a bunch of teeth and things, because my campaign, we use like physical money bags.
Yeah.
To like represent money.
Yeah.
So like inside of the money bag, I've got just normal money.
Yeah.
That the DM gives us, and like a bunch of just random trinkets. So I've got like teeth, can tabs, and just random shit in there. So whenever I'm asked to pay for something, I kind of just hand over a random fistful of coins and other junk. Like
teeth.
Yeah, teeth. But like, it's literally just a random fistful of coins. It could be more than the person's asking for significantly, or significantly less.
Yeah, because
It
they've just got no understanding of it whatsoever.
Yeah, so I just hand over a fistful of coins and drop it in, and sometimes there's teeth and shit in there too.
And they just look at it confused, like...
They just kind of look at it, look at this hulking fucking 8-foot-tall orc, and then, like, muscle-bound, and just go, okay, we'll take this.
I just remember one of my first D&D campaigns that I ever did. Apparently there was these, like, demon creatures coming out. I don't remember. I don't know D&D lore or anything like that, so I'm probably not explaining it very well. But, like, there were these demon creatures coming out of the ground or something like that, and they were attacking people in the town. And my character just approaches, and the Dungeon Master's like, okay, what do you do? And I just go, hello, how are you? And everyone at the table just stares at me, and it's like 5-10 seconds of silence, and the Dungeon Master just goes,
staring at you.
The Dungeon Master's just like, alright, you just get, the demon creature like claws you or whatever.
Oh, come on. Any good DM would just be like, alright, roll for, charisma.
I think the DM did do that, but I rolled like really low or something. But it was just really funny, because like, I don't know, I like to make a joke out of every situation.
Hello.
Just hello.
Have you
how
heard
are
the
you?
word of our Lord?
Yeah, exactly. Just like nonchalant. This creature. I do that in a lot of roleplay situations. Whenever I'm playing like I'm role playing online or something like that, or like I'm playing an MMO or like character based thing. My character's always so casual in like really like urgent situations, just doing nothing.
Man, my character's really fucking badass, but hasn't got much brains.
Ah, yeah.
So, like, in our first encounter, so everyone's attacking kobolds, which are basically just like the boogers of the D&D universe.
Yeah.
Really easy to take care of. And I'm just
The what of the D&D universe?
Boogers, you know, like just snot.
Right.
Not very good, basically.
Okay, I see. The Goombas.
Yeah, they're the Goombas, basically.
Alright.
Oh, come on. I missed Heinz.
I blame Luigi!
You fucking Luigi! You always make a mess up my jump.
It's just one of those situations where, like, even if the thing is not that person's fault, they just blame him anyway.
Oh yeah, Mario definitely hates Luigi.
Oh yeah, it was like a reoccurring joke back in the 90s and early 2000s that Luigi was just always in Mario's shadow. Just all the time.
It's still a joke.
Yeah. Just that reoccurring thing of just like, my video game has, like, me with a freaking vacuum cleaner. Your video game has you going on, like, grand adventures. This is bullshit.